Hi, this is Mayor Steve Bovo with the City of Hialeah. 1 year ago today, I was elected mayor of this great city. And we've embraced our job by making our government much more transparent and accountable to the residents of the city of Hialeah. Now, many of you told me during the election there were things that you wanted me to address. And we've taken these issues and brought them to heart to make sure that we improve our city. You asked me about the police department and that you wanted to see more police on the street. And I'm proud to say that not only have we invested in more police department, we named a new police director, George Fuentes. He's helping transform our police department into a modern police department with community policing, body cameras, working our communities with business owners and residents, talking directly to them on what they need. We've added more officers, take-home vehicles for our police to improve the morale of the department. I'm proud to say that the police department in Hialeah is back, and we're going to work to continue to make it accountable to the residents of our great city. As we drive through our city, we see development. We see a city that is basically changing right before our eyes. Vertical construction, new roads, and investment. These are all things that residents have asked for and talked about greatly in our community as we modernize and look to create a city not for the next couple of years, but for the next 25 years. And my administration will continue to work hand in hand with those that invest in our city to create a transparent process that always involves our residents in the development and future of our community. We've also gone and visited all the schools in our city to make sure that their transportation plan, drop-off and pickup, is smooth and seamless. And we're also caring about their security in the schools, working directly with principals and students and parents to make sure that the future of Hialeah is guaranteed for a long time to come. Baseball is back in Hialeah, working directly with the Miami Marlins and our park director, William Sanchez. We've always achieved great baseball in our city. In fact, we got Major League Baseball players today that came out of our park program. Hialeah has always been the mecca of baseball, and we're back to working toward that end, along with other cities. Soon, parents will be able to bring their kids for recreational baseball in Hialeah, but we'll have competition from Doral, Miami Springs, Hialeah Gardens, Miami Lakes, and others. We've also invested in other programmings with our Parks Department, not just in infrastructure by capital improvements, but other programming, so our children could come to our parks and we could build a solid foundation that will last us a long time. And I'm proud of all the park program folks who work every single day with family and children in our community, and those bonds and relationships will last a lifetime. My administration continues to invest in the new areas of Hialeah. Many call it the annex of Hialeah. By opening the bridge between Miami Lakes and Hialeah, we not only open for commerce, opportunities for both sides. Soon you will see some great development, not just for living, but also commercial and industrial and jobs. We want to make sure that anyone that lives in the city of Hialeah understands that their government is going to work with them to make their life a lot better. Now, with development come congestion. I know many of you have talked to me about the traffic issues in Hialeah. So what have we done? We've not only invested in expanding the freebie program, which allows residents to move throughout our entire city, but we also made our bus system free. Residents now could just hop on our bus and move throughout our city. And we're looking in the future to expand our system, to take it exactly where you want to go. I'm proud to say that we passed our first budget, and we did it without having to raise taxes and create more transparency. We've also invested more in our police, fire department, and infrastructure, all things that many of you have communicated to me that you wanted done. Despite everything we've worked on year one of my administration, we still have challenges. Now, many of you have talked to me, rightly so, about the water rates in the city of Hialeah, and I am committed to work with my staff, the county, and all stakeholders to look at ways that we could not only improve service, but how do we lower our rates? Now, taking into account that we are subject to many of the decisions that the county makes, we still have an obligation to improve our customer service, to improve the way we deliver our service, and I'm committed to that end. I'm so proud to be the mayor of a great American city. City of Hialeah is the second largest city in Miami-Dade County, where the American dream becomes reality every single day. You know, this city was built by blue-collar pioneers, folks that helped with a vision create a long-lasting city. And my job as mayor is to make sure that those residents who work so hard and pay their taxes, that money is invested in the right way. Our goal is not to think of a Hialeah for the next 5 years, but what does our city look like 25 years from now? We have an obligation to pass that torch to a new generation, but in order to do that, we need to build a solid foundation. And I look forward to the next year and the work that's to come. May God bless you all.